On Jack Crowley, because so often it's Prendergast who gets the nod, and so we focus in on him. Crowley's just had a very odd experience, I would think, with Ireland, in that post-Sexton, he was given the jersey. He seemed, in a lot of people's eyes, to perform pretty well. They win a Six Nations. They go into November last year. He starts against New Zealand. That didn't go well, but he was not the only player that didn't play well. And since then, it's you're out, Prendergast is in. He played against Italy around 5 of the Six Nations, but that's often a second choice gets the nod. So he's kind of, without doing a whole lot wrong, has found himself very definitely second choice. So where do you think his game is at, his head is at? What are you seeing from Crowley amidst a difficult couple of months?
Yeah, it has been difficult. And I suppose as Irish rugby commentators or people interested, we often are obsessed with 10. We were obsessed with Johnny Sexton for years. We felt like, okay, Jack Crowley stepped up, won a Six Nations, filled the shoes of Johnny Sexton. Okay, we can just stop talking about this for a while. And then, cue Prendergast. And it's been complex. It's been difficult to kind of get your head around exactly what is going on or what the mechanisms are. But Farrell is known for reading the room, understanding people, connecting with people, but he's also lesser known for being ruthless. On this occasion, I think we've seen the ruthless version of Farrell because we haven't heard from Crowley. He's got absolutely no love from it internally. Everything's been handed to Prendergast, and I think their graphs have just crossed a little bit. I think we've seen Crowley respond to that difficult circumstances. I think we've seen probably, maybe not the best version of him, but a very good version of him. I think we've seen a lot of character in him that maybe we haven't seen from other people if they were in the same circumstances. Prendergast probably dropped off a little bit towards the end of the season. And then the debate has raged as a result. But Crowley, I think, has really handled himself admirably. He's been dropped, and looking in from the outside, it doesn't look apparent and obvious what he's done wrong. You can only assume there's maybe something, maybe he hasn't led the team correctly, or maybe he hasn't kind of managed the week correctly behind the scenes. I don't know. Yeah. But certainly what you see in the pitch, it seems tough, his last 6 or 9 months since Prendergast got that start. Okay, so that makes tonight very interesting. Where do you see these two in the pecking order? Do you see a big gap, Prendergast down to Crowley, the way Farrell seems to, or no?
I think the key there is how the coaches see it, and there does seem to be a gap. Prendergast got the nod again last week. The key for Crowley today is to run the system really well. He hasn't played for nearly 6 weeks with Munster season ending up a bit earlier. It's going to.
How do you see it? I know what Farrell sees, but what do you see?
But similar, I'd echo what Andrew said. I was really impressed with how durable and resilient he was, how he bounced back, and there was a lot in the season. You go through the contract negotiation he went through, but there was numerous times where he bounced back. The chips were down. You think of Northampton away, where he was under pressure, got himself back into contention. Would have been frustrated with the Six Nations, got his opportunity against Italy. The team didn't play well that day, but now he's getting his opportunity again. The key for him today is run the system really well and put himself back at parity with Prendergast so he can get back in contention for the autumn internationals next year. Yeah,
okay. Sorry, last word very quickly.
It's interesting. He's 24, and then in November it's decided that this youngster is picked ahead of him. He's thinking, I'm going to be in pole position for 10 years. I'm going to fill Johnny Sexton's shoes, and then whenever you think about those big performances from Crowley, it's Europe just before Christmas, Europe after Christmas. We saw the best version of him. So he copes with resilience, with adversity, with resilience. He showed he's got a lot of character. He digs deep, and you see big performances from him. And I think that's really admirable.
Yeah. So for him, I know this is all a bit off Broadway. I suspect he's had this date circled in the calendar. It's a big night for Jack Crowley.